We got to start with the Walleye, who've been a ton of fun having Warner Bros. Weekend. So we got to see some pretty cool Looney Tunes jerseys last night. And tonight, well, yabba dabba do, because it's Flintstones night at the Bank Tank as the Walleye hosted the Fuel. Trailing 1-0 though in the second, Riley Sawchuk's slap shot starts the scoring effort for Toledo. Indy though then retakes the lead, but Sawchuk steps up again. The one-timer ties it up in the third, then blink and you'll miss it as next minute, Oren Centazzo, well, he comes through on cleanup to give the Walleye their first lead of the game, and the Fish were just on fire in the third. 23 seconds later, Sawchuk's shot goes wide, but Alexander Doucette snipes the rebound at an empty netter, and Toledo is back in the win column 5-3, and now looking forward to the All-Star break.
We came back from our Christmas break, and even though that first game might have been a little sloppy, I liked our energy level coming back from that break. So it's important to get a little rest. I mean, we know we've got some injuries. Missing a guy like Blisser here tonight in so many key situations it's great that he's going to be able to have a couple days now just to get his body in the right spot.
With more from the Huntington Center, we send it out to Matt Melzak and Jordan Strack.
Thanks out here at the Huntington Center. Jordan, this team, they're so good offensively, and you look at it, it just feels like they're going to fall out of bed and score 4 goals a game. They got that tonight because of the fact that they were able to finally break through this offense. They could score in bunches, and they did it tonight.
Yeah, they had only scored 3 goals through the first 8 periods of this weekend, and you're starting to think, oh gosh, what's going on with the Walleye? It's just a matter of time, though, before this team is able to put the puck in the back of the net. I thought they really had to fight through it over this weekend. They ran into a little bit of good goaltending, had a couple bad breaks, but once they got going, especially here tonight, they were able to turn this thing on and pull away with the win.
And that leads into the resiliency of this team because, yes, you're going to run into some stretches where things don't go well. You lost 2 in a row there, but they don't push it to a third because they find a way to get it done.
Yeah, I think tonight was actually a perfect microcosm of this season. Things aren't always going to go perfect throughout the season. There's going to be adversity. There's going to be some things you have to overcome, and I thought this team showed that tonight, that fight. And Pat Mickish said it after the game. At some point, you can't really get too excited, and you can't get too high and too low. And they were able to keep the game simple in the third period and find a way to win.
Yeah, that's what Riley Sawchuk said to us after 2 periods, and it worked to perfection in the third as they get the win 5-3. Off to the All-Star break. Good luck to Brandon Hawkins, who's heading to the All-Star game. Toledo on the road next weekend as we send it back to you now in the studio.